pursuing. It's all up to you. And when it comes and make up in your mind that you want to be different, you can add to your faith one grain at a time. Oh, friend of mine, come on and sing this line. All right. Hello, beloved. Hello. Welcome. Dr. Katherine E. James here, bringing you For the Love of It, a weekly television show designed for this with the sole purpose of adding more love into the world, one episode at a time. Thank you for sharing your precious time with me. Whether you watch this in replay or you come on live and comment in the comment section, I would love to engage with you. I am grateful for however it is that you show up, because time is one of the commodities in life that we do not get more of. We get 24, y'all, and that 24 is made up, if you understand that concept. But we get 24 as we practice it. And so what you going to do with your 24? So you can comment live. And again, I would love to have you comment live. For the love of it, we'll take on many forms. We just never know what Papa has in store for us, right? We don't ever know what Papa. I call God Papa for those of you who might be new to the broadcast. Everything, however, that we do will be anchored in Luke 10:27. Luke 10:27, which says, love the Lord your God with all of your heart, strength, soul, and mind, and your neighbor, wait on it, as yourself. That as thyself, as yourself, is what I have been created to champion. I have been created to champion us loving ourselves first. Love you first. If you've ever seen my business card, hey, Devera L. Robinson, if you've ever seen my business card, you will see this. Love you first. Love you first. Dr. Katherine E. James, the self-love coach and soul midwife. I've been birthed to help you birth what's in your soul. I've been birthed to help you birth, bring to fruition, to materialize what is in your soul. Everything will be anchored in that. It is my life's intention that every soul knows love and know that they are loved. For me, beloved, that's an inside out job, because I don't believe that we can give what we don't have. Not in any substantial way. We can model for a little bit. We can example for a little bit. We can talk about it for a lot of bit. But to really support someone in a way in which you yourself have not been supported is really difficult to do. And so to that end, every conversation we facilitate, all of the tools and strategies we share, beloved, the guests we have on the show, and the actions we invite you to take will all be are all intended to lead you and I. Hey, Levon, welcome, my sister. Are intended to lead you and I to live out the assumption of Luke 10:27. That we're going to love the Lord our God. We're going to love with all our heart, mind, and soul. And that's going to be manifested in how we love ourselves. There is no greater gift that you can give yourself than you loving you, the creation that is you, the only one of you in the entire universe ever has been or ever will be. So I'm inviting you to this journey, beloved. Hey, Dr. Joy P. Creel, welcome. Love you back. Thank you for being here. And so, as always, we are talking. So for those of you who don't know it, you can find me in this format right here live every Monday to Friday, no matter where I am in the world, Monday through Friday from 5:40 to 6 a.m. having life-giving conversations. And so, and to help spread the word to love God. This is the thing. So this, where you are, is WKEJ Live in Detroit. What is that? My own call letters, right? My own TV station live streaming experience. Why? And so I explained it in this way. We were live on our local television station, WHPR TV Detroit, and hands up, kudos to them. And then we ran into some snafus there, right? And so it was time to shift. It was time to do something different. And so Papa has not given me the go ahead to stop doing For the Love of It, to stop offering the show For the Love of It. So what? Hey, Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. So you got to adjust. You got to pivot. You got to do the thing that makes sense for you. And since I was already, hey, Trula, love you back, my sister. Since I was already doing this is broadcasting. And the last 3 shows we did there, our live was this. So it made sense to go on and pivot while they were figuring some things out. It made sense to go on the pivot. But high five to them and all love to them. All love. This is not shade. This is really love. They provided an opportunity for me to have my first television show. I can't have nothing but love for that, right? Nothing but love. I ain't got nothing but love for you, baby. Ain't got nothing but love for you, WHP RTV in Detroit. I'm just saying. So today, what are we talking about? Again, all week long, we've been talking about living out your dream. All week long, that's what we have been talking about on our 540 Live. All right, now, right? All week long, we've been talking about this notion of living out the dream that is you. Living out your dream, living out the dream that is you, beloved. Because if you don't live out the dream, who gonna do it? If you don't bring it to fruition, it doesn't get brought, right? And so if you fail to show up for you, you also fail to show up for me, and I ain't for that. So I'm doing the thing I've been created to do. Hey, Tisha, morning, love you back, my dear. I'm doing the thing I've been created to do to help you bring the gift. So it's a little bit selfish, right? It's a little bit self-centered. If I help you to be the best version of you, I get the best version of you. And I'm all for the best versions of us. I'm just saying. Howard Thurman, today we're going to be going over a couple of his sayings, his poems. He said, don't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive and go do it. Because what the world needs is people who can come alive. Howard Thurman, y'all. Howard Thurman, okay? The theologian, Howard Thurman. Don't ask, what does the world need? Ask what makes you come alive. So that's my question for you today, beloved. What makes you come alive? What makes you come alive? That's the question on the floor. What makes you come alive? Don't ask for what the world needs. Ask for what makes you come alive and answer that. What makes you come alive? Right? That's our question for today. That's our question. What makes you come alive? Right? What makes you come alive? That's what we're asking today. Howard Thurman says, because what the world needs, beloved, is people who can come alive. Look, you all know where I stand. Or if you don't know, listen up. You're getting ready to know. There is not another one of you in the entire universe. And I was just on the phone with one of my beloveds, with Tisha, and she reminded me of a saying that we say all the time. There's not another one of you in the entire universe. And so record this part or get your pencil and paper or type it into whatever, because you, beloved, are an irreplaceable, unrepeatable, remarkable miracle with your own special brand of brilliance. Hold up. Let's say it again. You are an irreplaceable, unrepeatable, remarkable miracle with your own special brand of brilliance. That's our self-love mantra. We are irreplaceable. Can't nobody replace us. Can't nobody do us like we do. Unrepeatable. We cannot be done over again. Remarkable, uncommon, and extraordinary miracle. It's my favorite one. A surprising and welcomed event. You are. I am. A surprising and welcome. It's surprising at how good you are at being you. It's surprising at how you make a difference. It's surprising at what you bring to the table. It's surprising that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. It's surprising that you are a gift amongst gifts. It's surprising, but it's welcomed, beloved. It's welcomed. And let me tell you where it needs to be welcomed first. To you. If any place, hey, Carol Berger, my sister, so good to see you. If any place that you need to welcome you, it's with you. If there's any place that somebody needs to be welcomed, they need to first be welcome. I need to first be at home with me first, because there is no home with others if I'm not home with me. I'm just saying. There is no harm. I will trip over. I will see things that's not there. I will assume people are saying and doing things that they're not doing. I will assume the love that is true for me is not really true love, and I will reject it. If I am not at home with me, if I'm not okay with me, no one can love me enough for me to be okay with me if I fail to love myself sufficiently enough. I'm just saying, that's a mic drop right there. No one can love us enough to fill the gap of our insufficient love to ourselves. Okay, I'm going to say that again. No one can love us enough to fill the gap of our insufficient love to ourselves. Now, the flip side, when I love myself sufficiently enough, I care less and less. I need less and less. I'm desperate less and less for the love of others. Less and less am I desperate for the love of others. Thank you, Tisha. You are an irreplaceable, unrepeatable, remarkable miracle with your own special brand of brilliance. Let no one, and I mean no one, including you, tell you any different. You got this, cousin. You're more than enough. I love it. Thank you, Tisha. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's Scribe, y'all, just in case y'all didn't know. That is Scribe right there. Howard Thurman. Don't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive. Beloved, what makes you come alive? Well, let me tell you what makes me come alive. Having life-giving conversations. What makes me come alive is learning and growing and teaching. What makes me come alive is worship. What makes me come alive is being able to walk with people where they are, right? And to see them choose to live a more fuller life. So we have the Queen's Adventure coming up in less than 2 weeks. And in the Queen's Adventure, we're going to get freer than we've ever been in our form. We're going to choose freedom. Y'all know our book says freedom is the birthright. So we're going to choose to be freedom. Our whole conversation that weekend is going to be about personal freedom. Personal freedom. Definitely had a blast. The rest of the week, please let these words encourage your spirit. You are an irreplaceable, unrepeatable, remarkable miracle with your own special brand of brilliance. Let no one, I mean no one, including you, yes, tell you any different. You get it? You get this, cousin? You got this. Creating makes me come alive. Yes, Levon. And she is a master creative. Y'all have to follow her on Facebook. Follow her, and because she makes some beautiful, and she focuses on self-care and self-love. And so thank you. What makes you come alive? You got to know it. And once you know it, you got to give it to yourself first. I don't wait for anybody to speak life-giving words to me. No one. I don't wait. Now, if I get them, I receive them and I bask in them and I love it and I appreciate it and I give gratitude for it, but I don't wait on it because I'm going to speak life-giving words to myself first. Like, I'm going to feed me first. You first, beloved. I live that. Love me first. I love me first. But I love me sufficient enough to have an overflow because I understand loving me is not, that's it. I'm loving me so that I can love others. I am filling myself up so that I can overflow and help others to fill their cup, right? And so there is a benevolent undertone to it, if you will. But it is me first. It is me first, because if you don't take care of you first, just like on the airplane, you're going to suffocate and die. Die spiritually, die relationally, die physically, right? And I'm not for the premature death. I'm just not for it. I'm just not for premature death. I'm just saying. Living out your dreams, beloved, you have been given a dream that no one else in the universe has been given. You have been purposed in this earth for such a time as this, as Esther would say, as we find in the book of Esther. For such a time as this, can't nobody do you like you do you, boo. Nobody never has and never will be able to show up. You are gifted. You are a gifted gift. And look, I need you to tell yourself that. I need you to look in the mirror and be like, yes. So we did our self-love class. Oh, what's the song that I had us to sing? Oh, man. I'm not going to remember the song. Man, it is, Anyway, so I've done things where I've had us to sing Love Me Some Jesus. My animated love, me some Jesus, laughter, loving, and servicing other makes me come alive. Yes. Oh, I need to get my pom-poms in here. Right. Yes to Levon. Yes to Devera, yes, yes, yes. Good morning, sister. Hey, Alice. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Love you, love you, love you, love you. You are so beautiful. No, no, no. The one that we sung in the self-love class. That one, Devera. The new one that we just sung to ourselves. And it was what's her name? Arrivo. Arvio. I forget. I was Cynthia Arrivo or Arivia. Remember, she was singing it and we sung it. We sung it in our self-love class, and I can't remember what it is. But anyways, I'll use anything. I will use whatever it is and change it to fit the message that Papa is giving me. So you are so beautiful. Of course, Ray Charles wasn't singing to that to himself, but when we sing it in the self-love community, we're singing it to ourselves. You are so beautiful. Like, look at yourself in the mirror and sing that to yourself. I'm just saying, to me, can't you see? Ah, you're everything I ever hoped for. You're everything I need. Everything that you need is already in you. You ain't got to go outside and get it from no one else, but you need to dig deep inside and bring it up. And then put some practices and strategies in place that will help you to continue to live that out. That'll help you to continue to have that available for you. Help you to continue to have that available for you. Something about love. It was something. It's not if loving you is wrong. It wasn't that. But the song was something about love. Anyway, so you are a dream. You are a dream. You have a dream. You are a manifested dream. Okay. You were first a part of Papa's imagination, if we can talk about Papa in that way. And now you're manifested into his earth, into the universe as a gifted gift and as a manifestation of a dream. You are. And now you have dreams. And I have come here today to call you to the carpet. I've called you today to ask you, how are you living out your dream? How are you living out? First of all, have you identified? So let me just ask a different question. Are you living out your dream? That's the question, okay? That's the question. Are you living out your dream? Are you living out your dream? Well, that ain't what I want to show. This one. Are you living out your dream? Are you living out your dream? Are you living out the dream that is in your belly? First of all, if you're not living out the dream, perhaps you haven't written it down. Habakkuk 2:2 says, write the vision and make it plain so that the readers, those who read it, can run with it. So first of all, you need to be clear about your dream so that you can then put some arms and legs in motion and activity behind it. Because when you live out your dream, others are blessed. You might not ever meet the people who are blessed because you're living out your dream. But when you live it out, others are blessed. So what is your dream, and are you living the dream out? Are you living out the dream? That's what I've come to talk about. So I'm going to give you a poem. Was it stand up? No. It wasn't stand up. It was, man, I'm trying to think where I would. Where would I think I know where it is. Let me just look. Not stand up. Remember, Devera, we had we listened to it. Let me look at my self-love videos here to see if I can't wait. Ain't no way for me to love you. Ain't no way, right? Ain't no way. So it's originally a Aretha Franklin song, and it probably might not. Who knows? Because a lot of people made up, more songs. But ain't no way. Oh yes, remember? So look, this song ain't no way is a call to the carpet. It's calling you out, Aretha Franklin. Thank you. Yeah, but we listened to it with Cynthia Erivo. Erivo, yes, that we listened to her sing it. So this is the thing, beloved. If you listen to the song and let it be an assessment, let it be something that invites you to look at how you're loving yourself. Because this song is powerful. If you won't, like, ain't no way for me to love you if you won't let me. is what the song says. And so I had us as a part of our self-love work, because we almost finished with the self-love course. We got one more session. You can get a replay if you like to. It's $73. If you want it, reach out to me and we'll get that to you. But what it is ain't no way for me to love you, talking to you, if you won't let me love you. There ain't no way, right? For me to give you all you need, if and I don't remember the rest of the words. I just remember something. And so, look, beloved, I'm inviting you to make sure that you love you no matter what, that you pour into you no matter what. I'm inviting you to love on yourself. Okay, here we go. Got distracted. I had to do something. Forgot to do something. Howard Thurman, the second poem. When I first had this poem, when I tell you, it called me on the carpet. It says, the ideal situation for a man or woman to die is to have family members standing with them as they cross over. But imagine, if you will, on your deathbed, and standing around your bed are the ghosts of the ideas and abilities, the talents, the gifts, and the dreams given to you by life or by God, that you, for whatever reason, never pursued those dreams. You never did anything with those ideas. You never used those talents. You never used those gifts. You never took advantage of those opportunities. And there they are, standing around your bed, looking at you before you take your last dying breath, looking at you with angry eyes, saying, we came to you. Only you could have given us life, and now we must die with you forever. That is a tragedy. That is a tragedy that happens day after day after day after day. That Papa's beloved are created, predestined, for I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. Predestined with gifts and precious jewels to offer, to gift themselves first. Like everything I do for others, that is my favorite Howard Thurman quote. Yes, I love it. Because everything that I do for others, I benefit from it first. Like I benefit from it first. Anything I say to you, I say to me first. Like I benefit from it first. So I'm inviting you to make a commitment to, first of all, clarify what your dream is. What is it that gives you? What is it that what did he ask first? That makes you come alive. What is it that makes you come alive? What is it that sets your soul on fire? What is it that you absolutely get? Like, I absolutely get joy from this thing. I mean, clearly I've been getting up at 5:40 every Monday through Friday for the last almost 4.5 years. Clearly I get joy. I get joy when I think about what he's done for me, right? I get joy when I think about how he has created me, who he has created me to be, what I get to do in my life, how I get to be with others. I get joy. It sets my soul on fire. And so I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep figuring out ways to do it. And so I am so ready. I am so ready for the Self-Love Queens Adventure, because I love how Letitia describes it. She said, the Self-Love Queens Adventure is Dr. James on steroids. It is Dr. James on steroids. Carol Berger says, I get joy when I see your smile and happiness. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You bring me joy as well. You bring me joy as well. And so when we think about, right, beloved, when we think about why we are here, like, I need you to not shrink at it, to not apologize for it. Now, when I say don't apologize, it's sometimes our gift is also a problem. I'm just saying that's a whole nother program. Maybe we'll talk about that next Friday if I remember. But sometimes our gifts is also a problem because sometimes we don't manage our gifts well, right? And sometimes our gifts bleed all over people. Like I'm a cheerleader, but sometimes I need to quiet it down. Sometimes I need to bring it in because it's not the place, it's not the right, or I might not have been invited to that. Somebody might not like if I'm in a place and I'm gonna be me no matter what. Well, that's disrespect and dishonor, right? That's disrespect and dishonor because sometimes it's not the time for that. It's not the time, it's not the place, it might not be the people. I'm not saying dumb down, I'm saying use wisdom and know the difference. Letitia Wright pinned it. Yes, on steroids, right? SLQ3, let's go. Yes, 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 yes. And so as we wrap up here today, beloved, as we wrap it up, let me get. I want to invite you to our seminal, work. Our first work, our early work, our original work, Self-Love, a gift you give yourself. This is the one that walks you step by step. Our second book is Freedom is Our Birthright, and that gives you my discovery of scarcity playing in our background. And then we partnered, we joined, we were co-authors on these two books, right? This is the beauty of doing it from home. Let me take For the Love of it so you can just see all of me. Oops. Wrong thing. So you can just see all of me. Divine Direction and Breakthrough Moments are other books that you can get that I have partnered in and things like that. And so let me I want to invite you to join. Let me get this banner off of here. The More Love Please movement. Please join the More Love Please movement, beloved. For our monthly support, More Love Please. This is how you help me to help others to love themselves well. $13 a month. I'm inviting you to subscribe for $13 a month. It helps all the processes that go into what it takes for me to do this, as well as what it takes for me. Oh, and we got, next week, as a matter of fact, I am dedicating a show. We had a new sponsor, continued sponsor, so we want to honor her with that show. But also, I want to invite you to join me here every Friday from 11:30 to noon. The beauty about this is we get to go live every Friday now. To do that every Friday now because we will. That ain't what I want to do. Every Friday we get to go live now because we're doing it using StreamYard, which allows us to go live. Thanks for preparing my Friday lunchtime. You are welcome. You are welcome. Mahaka Library. Who is that? Who's Mahaka Library? That's what you come up with. Thanks for preparing my Friday lunchtime. You are welcome. You are welcome. And so, let's see, where are we? Ooh, we got 2 minutes, y'all. Remember, you are an irreplaceable, unrepeatable, remarkable miracle. Larry, thank you, Larry. I thought that was you. Remarkable miracle with your own special brand of brilliance. Remember that. And if you've been inspired, make sure you put action to the inspiration. I don't ever want us to have a conversation, right? That was really me. I know, right? I don't ever want us to have a conversation and not have some action, because we could just be watching something else and, eating bonbons. But no, let's be in action because we are gifts. Join me on all my social medias. You can get me at Dr. Katherine E. James on most things, but on Instagram, Dr. Kathy E.J. Remember, our conversations, tools, and strategies offered on this TV station, WKEJ in Detroit, my personal initials. The show is not intended as a substitute for official mental health practice. And I am a mental health practitioner, but that's not what this is, okay? If you are in need of service, please be sure to seek out a mental health professional. Dr. Martin Luther King said, everybody can be great because everybody, thank you, Kristen, thank you. Everybody can be great because everybody can serve. You don't have to have a college degree to serve. You don't have to make your subject and verb agree to serve. You don't have to know about Plato and Aristotle to serve. You don't have to know Einstein's theory of relativity to serve. You don't have to know the second theory in thermodynamics in physics to serve. You only need a heart full of grace and a soul generated by love. you can be that servant. Beloved, this has been Dr. Katherine E. James serving you for the love of it at WKEJ TV in Detroit. I love you. I love you. Oh, we're supposed to go out with our theme music. Wait, let me, let me get the music. That didn't go well. Thank you, Kristen. I appreciate everyone that's been on today. Thank you for being live with us. It's all up to you.